How did your first combat experience differ from your expectations? I expected it to be like the movies. Dramatic music, slow motion, heroic speeches before charging into battle. Instead, it was Tuesday afternoon in Iraq, and I was taking a dump when the mortars started falling. No warning, no build-up, just me sitting in the porta-potty when the first round hit 50 meters away. Blew the door clean off. There I was, pants around my ankles, toilet paper in one hand, wondering if this was how I was going to die. The movies never show heroes getting caught with their pants down, but that's exactly what happened. Second round hit closer. Shrapnel punched holes through the plastic walls. I could hear guys screaming outside. Finished my business in record time, grabbed my gear and stumbled out into chaos. No dramatic entrance, just a confused kid from Ohio trying not to trip over his own boots. Expected my first firefight to be this intense, adrenaline-fueled experience. Instead, it was boring as hell. 40 minutes of lying behind a concrete barrier taking pot shots at muzzle flashes I couldn't even see properly. My rifle jammed 3 times. Safety training kicked in, but it took forever to clear. Meanwhile, rounds were snapping over my head like angry bees. Thought I was going to die from equipment failure, not enemy fire. The worst part? I kept waiting for someone to tell me what to do. In training, instructors guided every move. Here, everyone was just as confused as me. Squad leader was pinned down 2 positions over, screaming coordinates into his radio. Realized nobody had a master plan. We were all just trying not to get killed while figuring things out. Very different from the organized warfare they show in films. After 20 minutes, enemy fire stopped. Just like that. Silence. No dramatic victory, no flag raising, no emotional speeches. Insurgents packed up and left. We sat there wondering if it was really over. Casualties were lighter than expected. 2 guys with minor shrapnel wounds, 1 heat stroke victim who'd been carrying too much gear. Nothing like the massive battlefield carnage I'd imagined. But the psychological impact was huge. Spent the next 3 hours shaking uncontrollably. Not from fear, from pure adrenaline overload, body chemistry going haywire. Couldn't eat dinner, couldn't sleep that night. The sound stuck with me most. Movies always get the audio wrong. Real gunfire doesn't sound dramatic. It's sharp, mechanical, disappointing. Like firecrackers in a coffee can. Incoming rounds make this weird whipping noise as they pass by. Nothing like the Hollywood whoosh effects. More like someone snapping a towel really hard next to your ear. What surprised me most was how fast everything happened, yet how slowly time moved. Firefight lasted maybe an hour total, but felt like an entire day. Every second stretched into minutes. Also realized how much of combat is just logistics. Half our time was spent moving ammunition, water, and medical supplies. Not shooting at bad guys, just hauling heavy stuff around in ridiculous heat. The boredom was unexpected too. Long stretches of absolutely nothing happening. Then 30 seconds of pure terror, then back to nothing. Hurry up and wait, even in combat zones. Expected to feel different afterward. More mature, battle-tested, like a real warrior. Instead, felt like the same confused kid who'd gotten caught in the bathroom, just with a slightly better understanding of how unpredictable life could be. Movies always show soldiers bonding over shared combat experiences. Truth is, we barely talked about it. Everyone processed differently. Some guys cracked jokes, others went silent for days. Rode home to my parents that night, couldn't tell them what really happened, couldn't explain how mundane and terrifying it was simultaneously. Just said everything was fine, we were staying safe. 6 more months of similar experiences taught me that combat isn't about heroes and villains. It's about ordinary people in extraordinary circumstances trying to do their jobs and get home alive. The real enemy isn't dramatic movie villains. It's heat, boredom, equipment failure, poor communication, and random bad luck. Heroes are just people who keep functioning when everything goes wrong.